Demi Moore, a Hollywood legend, is entering her 61st year with a fearlessness that has fans and critics talking. Demi, known for her daring roles and public appearances, has impressed and surprised with her timeless beauty that defies her age, proving that she's still in control of her narrative. With her career and looks in the spotlight, Demi's love life is equally intriguing. Demi's relationship history has confounded the public, from her high-profile marriages to Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher to her current relationship. As we explore celebrity relationships, we'll discover which celebrities are married and who are not. Watch Hollywood's enduring and fleeting romances unfold. Charles Barkley and Maureen Blumhardt, 33 years. Former basketball player Charles Barkley is an affable and fervent individual. He exhibited two distinct personas on and off the court, a friendly demeanor and a fierce one. Charles broke several records while he was a Houston Rocket and Philadelphia 76ers member. He advanced to his current role as a TNT sports analyst thanks to an extraordinarily successful career. Barkley's sporting achievements are almost universally known, but only a few people know Maureen Blumhardt, his wife. The stunning pair has a lifetime together. They tied the knot in 1989, and their love remains unwavering despite the passage of decades. LeBron James and Savannah Brinson, 22 years. Among the greatest players in NBA history, indeed. This is precisely how professional basketball player LeBron James is identified. Given his 4 NBA titles, 2 Olympic gold medals, and 17 NBA All-Star selections, one could argue he's had an influence on the sport. Over the years, LeBron has received his fair share of endorsements. Savannah Brinson, James's life partner and the love of his high school years, is magical. I was there for him through all the highs and lows. They got married in 2013 after dating for 12 years, and their love has only gotten stronger ever since. 3 children are a blessing for the couple. Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly, 34 years. The legendary American basketball player Larry Bird, now retired, was widely regarded as one of the all-time greats. His time with the Boston Celtics from 1979 to 1992 was a shining example of his talent. He won 3 NBA titles, was selected to 12 All-Star teams, and won 3 MVP awards from 1984 to 1986. Bird continued contributing to the sport he loved after retiring by going into coaching and eventually rising to the position of president of basketball operations for the Indiana Pacers. In private life, Bird is happily married to Dinah Mattingly, with whom he's been in a public marriage since 1989. The couple's 2 adopted children, Connor and Mariah, bring them joy and happiness daily. Tom Selleck and Jilly Mack, 33 years. American actor Tom Selleck gained immense fame as a private investigator, Thomas Magnum, on the television series Magnum P.I. Before becoming a P.I., Selleck wed model Jacqueline Ray. Kevin Shepard, the son Selleck adopted, and she separated from him during that period. In 1987, he wed Jilly Mack in a private ceremony. Hannah is their lone daughter. Selleck maintains a flawless equilibrium between his personal and professional lives. He resides with his family on a 60-acre avocado ranch in Hidden Valley, California. The couple has been happily married for over 30 years and will undoubtedly stay that way. Jon Cryer and Lisa Joyner, 16 years. American actor, writer, and producer Jon Cryer is most recognized for his roles in television and movies. He was born in New York City, New York, USA, on April 16, 1965. One of his most well-known roles was that of Ducky Dale in the John Hughes-directed teen romantic comedy Pretty in Pink from 1986. Jon Cryer has continued to work as an actor and writer in the entertainment industry, but he's most known for his role as Alan Harper on the long-running CBS sitcom 2.5 Men, which ran from 2003 to 2015. Cryer has also made many guest appearances on other television shows. Lisa Joyner is Jon Cryer's spouse. On June 16, 2007, they tied the knot. Lisa Joyner is a well-known television host and correspondent who also works in the entertainment industry. Pat Sajak and Leslie Brown Sajak, 31 years. The Wheel of Fortune host and former weatherman Pat Sajak is a devoted husband and father. He only stayed married to Cheryl for a short time. In 1986, they called it quits. When Leslie Brown entered his life, he experienced a spark and decided to give life another go. They were joined in marriage at St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church in Maryland in 1989. Among the most well-known and enduring pairs in the business, Sajak and Brown are parents to 2 children. A daughter named Maggie was born in 1995, and a son named Patrick was born in 1990. Rick Harrison and Deanna Burett, 8 years. American businessman Richard Harrison hosts reality television shows and owns the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop show on Pawn Stars historical series. With his first wife, Kim, Harrison had 2 sons, Corey and Adam. With his second wife, Tracy, he had 1 son, Jake. The twice-divorced Harrison declared his engagement to Deanna Burett in 2012. 2013 saw the couple get hitched in Laguna Beach, California. Burett wants to avoid being in the spotlight, even after marrying a well-known individual. Since getting married, they've lived quietly and avoided revealing too much about themselves to the public. Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen, 11 years. The National Football League quarterback for American football is Tom Brady. In 2006, Brady started dating Brazilian model Gisele Bündchen. In a discreet Catholic ceremony held in Santa Monica, California, they tied the knot in 2009. Benjamin Rain, a son, was born in December 2009, and Vivian Lake, a daughter, was born in December 2012. It hasn't been simple for them both to maintain a happy marriage, though, as written letters from Bündchen and marriage counseling helped them get back on track. The family lives in several homes in Brookline, Massachusetts, and even New York, and things are going great. Anthony Fauci and Christine Grady, 36 years. Anthony Fauci is the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. He's an American physician, scientist, and immunologist. Fauci has over 50 years of experience in the American health system and is the president's chief medical advisor. While attending to a patient in 1983, Fauci crossed paths with Christy Grady, a bioethicist and nurse employed by the National Institutes of Health. In 1985, the couple tied the knot. She currently serves as the chief of the Department of Bioethics. It was love at first sight for Fauci. They're happily married and still going strong. Between them, they have 3 grown daughters. Laura Ingram, currently single. Conservative pundit Laura Ingram is well known for her perceptive political analysis and significant media presence. She hosts Fox News' The Ingram Angle, where she presents a staunchly conservative outlook on various topics. Ingram has drawn much attention to her personal life and lucrative career. She's a mother of 3 adopted children and a vocal advocate for accepting different cultures and the value of international adoption. Although she usually keeps her relationship out of the public eye, there have been rumors regarding her connections to people like Dinesh D'Souza. Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley, 1 year. The National Football League quarterback Aaron Rodgers is an American football player. He's regarded as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. In addition to being well known for his skills, he's famous in the media for his turbulent and colorful romantic history. Rodgers was romantically involved with Danica Patrick, a former NASCAR driver, and actress Olivia Munn. Through his ex-girlfriend Danica Patrick, Rodgers met actress Shailene Woodley in 2020, and it's thought that Woodley's presence was the catalyst for their breakup. The relationship between Rodgers and Woodley was made public when Woodley revealed on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, that she was engaged to Rodgers. David Muir, currently single. Popular American journalist David Muir co-anchors ABC News 2020 and hosts ABC World News Tonight. While working at ABC News, Muir has received multiple Emmy, National, and International Journalism Awards. In addition, People's Magazine named him one of the most famous men of 2014. Born into a Roman Catholic family in New York, Muir grew up in Onondaga Hill and easily spoke Spanish. He gave the welcome speech at the University of Wisconsin-Madison in Wisconsin in 2018. He's currently unmarried in terms of his personal life. Snoop Dogg and Shantae Taylor, 24 years. American rapper, songwriter, media personality, actor, and businessman Snoop Dogg gained notoriety for his appearance on Dr. Dre's first solo single, Deep Cover. Since then, Dogg has sold 35 million albums worldwide and more than 23 million albums in the U.S. Because of his love for the Peanuts cartoon character, his parents gave him the nickname Snoopy when he was a young boy. In 1997, he tied the knot with Shantae Taylor, his high school sweetheart. He formally separated from Taylor in 2004 due to irreconcilable differences, but the two renewed their vows in 2008. They're content with each other and have 3 children. Brittany Matthews and Patrick Mahomes, 8 years. Star athlete Brittany Matthews played professional soccer in Europe. Matthews founded her own fitness business and built an athletic empire. She launched Brittany Lynn Fitness in 2019, a website that sells fitness gear and training courses. The quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, has gained a lot of notoriety and is her true love. Many people are unaware that Matthews played soccer professionally. Mahomes receives fitness advice from Matthews, who is dedicated to her career in the field. The couple's wedding plans are still a mystery, but they have purchased a new house in Kansas. Caitlyn Jenner and Sophia Hutchins, 4 years. American media personality Caitlyn Jenner is a former Olympic gold medalist. After being split up 3 times, Jenner reconnected with Sophia Hutchins in 2016, and the two began dating within a year. They're a couple, even though their closeness is primarily described as parental. Jenner's $5.5 million Malibu mansion is home to both Hutchins and Jenner. She bravely pushed Hutchins' 2020 sunscreen line launch, Lumisol, to her 10 million plus Instagram followers. After a 3-year hiatus, Jenner also returned to Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2020. Vin Diesel and Paloma Jimenez, 14 years. Vin Diesel, aka Mark Sinclair, is an American actor and filmmaker. Vin gained notoriety as Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious movie series. He's among the highest grossing performers in the world. He's renowned for having a unique, deep voice. Since 2007, Diesel has been linked to renowned Mexican model Paloma Jimenez. Each of them has 3 children, a son and 2 daughters. In the open, Diesel stated that he would rather keep his personal life private, so only a little is known about it. Richard Ayoade and Lydia Fox, 14 years. Actor, comedian, and filmmaker Richard Elif Ayoade hails from Britain. The multi-talented individual has also penned 2 humorous books with somewhat different formats. He's a successful rock video director and has become known for his witty and lighthearted videos. Ayoade married Lydia Fox in 2007. Lydia Fox is a well-known performer from the Fox family. They've been together since college and have regularly worked on professional projects. In her husband's coming-of-age comedy Submarine, Fox plays Miss Dutton. In 2013, Ayoade directed The Double, a movie she also produced. 3 children have been a blessing for them since their marriage. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, 16 years. Nicole and Keith first connected at the Good Day USA Gala in 2005, roughly 4 years following Nicole's 2001 split from Tom Cruise. And Kidman was utterly enthralled with the country singer, making it seem like love at first sight. But it took Urban a little longer to get in touch with her. Ultimately, the pair married in a dreamy ceremony in 2006 in Manly, Australia. They're the parents of 2 gorgeous kids together. They both intentionally carve out time for one another, which is the key to their enduring, passionate relationship. They remain enamored with one another, making their 16-year relationship nothing short of a fairy tale. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, 1 year. American comedian and actor Pete Davidson is a Saturday Night Live cast member. He appeared on well-known programs like Jimmy Kimmel Live and Wild and Out before joining SNL, as well as Guy Code. In addition to a successful career in the industry, since 2015, he's dated several stunning models, actresses, and singers. He broke off his engagement with Ariana Grande and is currently in love with Kim Kardashian. When the two were spotted holding hands on a roller coaster at an amusement park, people began to connect them. The couple went to a classy Italian restaurant to celebrate their first romantic Valentine's Day together. Greg Davies, currently single. Actor Gregory Davies hails from Wales. In addition to the Live at the Apollo series, he starred in numerous films. For his role in Cuckoo, Davies received a nomination in 2013 for a BAFTA Television Award for Best Male Comedy Appearance. Davies is single, but he did have a relationship with his ex-partner, Liz Kendall. When rumors circulated that the comic was LGBT, the story took a different turn. Rumors said he was in a romantic relationship with another British comic, Alex Horne. The comedian addressed the rumor directly and refuted it in an interview with English comedian Russell Howard. Julian Barrett and Julia Davis, undisclosed. British stand-up comedian, actor, musician, and record producer Julian Barrett Pettifer is well known. As a comedian and comedic actor, he's most known for his use of humor and black comedy. Barrett went to the University of Reading after being born in Leeds. According to Julian Barrett's Facebook bio, he's in a relationship with Julia Davis. The twins, Arthur and Walter, were born on June 25, 2007, and the couple is proud of them. The family is close and resides in North London, but Julian and Julia haven't revealed anything personal about their relationship up until now. Kat Timpf and Cameron Frisia, 8 months. Kat Timpf is a comedian, news reporter, television host, and libertarian columnist. She was also a cast member of Gutfeld on Fox News Channel and is regularly seen on other Fox News programs. Timpf used the well-known dating app Raya to meet her husband, Cameron Frisia. They both began seeing each other officially very quickly. Following a protracted courtship, Timpf declared her engagement in 2020, and on May 1, 2021, she wed. Frisia is currently a research associate at the New York-based company Coat Management. They both have plans to have children and live contentedly together. Their partnership is flourishing splendidly. Parker Schnabel, currently single. Parker Schnabel is a well-known gold miner and reality TV host, most recognized for his work as a star on the enduring reality series, the television series Gold Rush and Gold Rush Parker's Trail. Schnabel was a full-fledged miner at a very young age and used to assist his father in gold mining. Gold Rush does a great job of showcasing his adventures. Schnabel is estimated to be worth $8 million. Ashley Ewell, an Australian vet, and he were dating, but their relationship did not work out. Since formally ending his ties with Ewell in 2018, Schnabel has maintained a single status. Cliff Richard, currently single. Cliff Richard is a renowned British singer, songwriter, and actor, born Harry Roger Webb. Throughout a career spanning more than 6 decades, he has irrevocably changed the music business. Cliff is renowned for his sultry voice and captivating live persona, having sold over 250 million records globally. Cliff's music crosses many genres, from rock and pop to gospel and country. And he has had multiple chart-topping hits such as Living Doll, Summer Holiday, and We Don't Talk Anymore. Not only is he a gifted musician, but he's also deeply involved in philanthropy and charitable work, which has earned him numerous awards and accolades, including a knighthood from Queen Elizabeth II for his contributions to the music scene. Generations of music enthusiasts worldwide are still motivated by Cliff Richard's lasting legacy. Ron Howard and Cheryl Howard, 45 years. Actor Ronald Howard gained widespread recognition for his role as Opie Taylor in the sitcom The Andy Griffith Show. When Howard was a junior in the same school as his future wife, Cheryl, he was captivated by her attractive appearance. He openly admitted to the media that the secret to his success as a professional is his happy family and devoted wife. After 45 arduous years of marriage, the couple has stuck by each other through good times and bad. Despite going through many different stages, they're still together, and their relationship grows daily. Their 4 children are a son named Reed and 4 daughters, Bryce, Jocelyn, and Paige. Nancy Sinatra and Hugh Lambert, 15 years. American singer and actress Nancy Sinatra is best known for her 1966 smash hit song, These Boots Are Made for Walkin'. Sugartown, Something Stupid, and 2 renditions of the theme song from the James Bond movie You Only Live Twice are among her well-known recordings. She was married twice, the first time in 1960 to Tommy Sands, from whom she divorced in 1965. After meeting and marrying Hugh Lambert in 1970, Sinatra again experienced love. Before Lambert died in 1985, the couple was married for 15 years and had 2 lovely daughters. Ian Hanomansing and Nancy Trett, 30 years. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation employs Canadian television journalist Ian Hanomansing. He's also reported for The National and served as the anchor of CBC News Network, Vancouver. In addition to his prosperous career, he has a lovely personal life after getting married to Nancy Trott, his college sweetheart. Trott and Hanomansing graduated in 1986 together, having met while pursuing their LLB degrees. The pair fell in love and got married in 1991. They've been together for over 30 years. They're parents to 2 amazing sons who recently graduated from high school. Michael Strahan and Kayla Quick, 6 years. Michael Strahan is a journalist, space tourist, and television host from America. In addition, he used to be a professional American football player for the New York Giants. Strahan played 15 years in the NFL as a defensive end. Despite being a well-known celebrity, he maintains extreme privacy in his personal life. Before dating Kayla Quick, Strahan had 2 marriages and 3 engagements, so his personal life has seen many ups and downs. Not long after they began dating, Quick and Strahan were spotted together at a Super Bowl after-party in 2015. The more time passes, the closer their bond gets. Chelsea Clinton and Mark Mesvinsky, 12 years. Chelsea Clinton is a well-known American author and advocate for global health who's authored and co-authored best-selling nonfiction children's books. Mainstream media outlets also publish her opinion columns. Regarding her romantic life, she's been extremely fortunate to have an excellent relationship. In 1993, Chelsea attended a Democratic retreat on Hilton Head Island, where she met Mark Mesvinsky, the love of her life. They made their love official in 2009, and after a year of courting, the charming couple married next to the breathtaking Hudson River because they were having so much fun together. The couple is a perfect example of happily ever after with 3 adorable kids. Sean Hannity and Ainsley Earhardt, years undisclosed. The host of the Sean Hannity Show, a nationally syndicated radio program, is Sean Hannity, an American conservative political pundit. Since 2009, Hannity has also hosted the Fox News Hannity commentary program. While employed at WVNN in Alabama, he got to know Jill Rhodes, who wrote political columns for the Huntsville Times. 1993 saw the couple's second marriage. They announced their separation in June 2020, although they had already split up years earlier. Rumor has it that Hannity is seeing Ainsley Earhardt, a colleague. Hannity and Earhardt were guests at a Trump National Golf Course wedding in August 2019. Troy Aikman and Catherine Moody, 3 years. Famous American football quarterback Troy Aikman spent 12 seasons as a quarterback in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys. Throughout his career, Aikman has guided his team to 3 Super Bowl victories. In addition, he was named the MVP of Super Bowl 27. In June 2017, Aikman posted on Instagram to announce his engagement to high-end fashion retailer Catherine Moody. Jerry Moody, a lawyer and the nephew of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, is Moody's ex-husband. The 2 have sons together. In Montecito, California, Troy Aikman and Catherine Moody tied the knot at the Biltmore Four Seasons. He currently works for the Fox network as a television sportscaster. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, 37 years. At 12, renowned actor Kurt Russell made his acting debut in the television series The Travels of Jamie McPheeters. Russell became the studio's biggest star after agreeing to a deal with the Walt Disney Company in the late 1960s. As Russell and Goldie Hawn demonstrate, true love does not require legal knots. After getting to know Goldie Hawn, Russell starred with her in Overboard and Swing Shift. Wyatt Russell is the son they have jointly. Actress Kate Hudson, Hawn's daughter with Bill Hudson, has always regarded Russell as her father. Russell possesses residence in Vancouver, Manhattan, New York, and California, among other places. Samantha Fox and Linda Olson, 5 years. Samantha Fox is an English singer and former glamour model. She began appearing on page 3 of the British newspaper The Sun when she was 16. Up until 1986, Fox remained a page 3 girl. She started dating Peter Foster in the late 1980s. They dated for a while before she declined his marriage proposal. Fox was also romantically involved with Mira Stratton, who died after battling a severe illness. By the grace of God, Fox reconnected with love in 2016 when he met Linda Olson. They both declared their engagement in 2020, but the outbreak forced them to postpone their wedding. Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera, 7 years. With the release of the Dollars trilogy, famous American actor, director, producer, and composer Clint Eastwood became well-known worldwide. Throughout his life, Eastwood engaged in several brief but meaningful romantic relationships. But after 2 marriages and 8 kids, the legendary performer finally found true love. He fell in love when he first saw Christina Sandera, who was hosting at his Mission Ranch hotel. After being together for several years, the couple's love grows stronger daily. They both think that marriage has nothing to do with their intense love for one another, so their wedding plans are still a mystery. Ryland Clark Neal, currently single. 1988 saw the birth of Ryland Clark Neal in Stepney, London. His placing 5th on the X Factor was the moment that truly made a difference in his career. Following the victory in the 11th season of Celebrity Big Brother in 2013, he became extremely well known. In October 2015, Jamie East and Clark co-hosted Most Haunted live on Really. He also presented his chat program Up Late with Ryland. In 2013, there were strong rumors of a romantic relationship between him and Dan Neal, a competitor on Big Brother 14. The couple, who had known one another for a year, became engaged in 2014 and were married in November of that same year. In 2021, after 7 years of dating, they decided to part ways. Charlie State and Anne Brickell, 27 years. Charlie State is a well-known British journalist and broadcaster who works for the BBC network as a presenter of BBC Breakfast. He started as a journalist for a commercial radio station in Gloucester. Charlie worked very hard and developed a remarkable talent, allowing him to move up the success ladder gradually. State is a committed individual who exhibits the same qualities in his personal life and career. With his wife Anne Brickell and their 2 adorable children, a son named Jake and a daughter named Phoebe, he has successfully created a happy and lovely family. David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, 21 years. At Inter Miami CF, well-known English former professional football player David Beckham serves as president and co-owner, as well as Salford City. David and Victoria are undoubtedly one of Hollywood's most regal pairs. They're the most admirable couple in the world because they embody love and morality and have been together for over 20 years. Following her attendance at a Manchester United match in 1997, Beckham and Adams began dating. On January 24, 1998, he proposed to Victoria, and on July 4, 1999, they were married at Ireland's Luttrellstown Castle. They were holding a baby at the time, who would be the ring bearer at the wedding. Gary Neville and Emma Hadfield, 14 years. Salford City's co-owner is well-known English football coach Gary Neville, is also a former player. Neville made his debut for his country in 1995 and went on to become England's first choice, right back for over 10 years. He competed in the United States in 2 World Cups and 3 European Championships. With 85 caps, Neville is the right back with the most in England. Neville retired from football in 2011 and became a well-liked speaker for Sky Sports before taking over as Valencia's head coach. From 2012 to 2016, he was also the assistant manager of the England national team. Neville has 2 daughters, Molly and Sophie, from his long-ago marriage to Emma Hadfield. Sean Murray and Kerry James, 16 years. American actor Sean Murray is well known for playing the investigative character, Agent Timothy McGee, on the hit television show NCIS. Murray has also appeared in the military drama series JAG and the Halloween movie Hocus Pocus from Disney. In 2015, his spouse, Kerry James, founded and served as CEO of Business Relationship Alliance, BRA. Murray and James were married on November 26, 2005, after first meeting in 2004 at an event. Their first child, Caitlyn Melissa, was born in 2007, and their second child, River James, was born in 2010. For 16 years, the couple has enjoyed a happy marriage. Lamar Jackson, currently single. Lamar Jackson plays for the Baltimore Ravens of the National Football League. Born on January 7, 1997, Jackson is a well-known quarterback in American football. He played football for the University of Louisville. Due to his exceptional abilities, Lamar quickly advanced from being the team's backup quarterback to the starting position in his first season. He doesn't say much about the football player's romantic life. It was rumored that he'd been dating his high school sweetheart, Jamie Taylor, since 2017, though there's been no official confirmation. Lamar is content with his single status these days. Taylor Swift, currently single. American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift was born in Reading, Pennsylvania on December 13, 1989. She started as a country singer and released her debut self-titled album in 2006, which became a commercial success. Several successful albums, including Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, and Lover, have been released by Swift. She's received multiple honors for her music, including Billboard Music Awards, American Music Awards, and Grammy Awards. Swift's personal life includes her past relationship with Joe Alwyn, which she's kept quiet about and hasn't been spotted publicly since 2013. To our knowledge, Taylor is currently unmarried and hasn't made any romantic partner public. Mike Tyson and Lakia Spicer, 13 years. It's unnecessary to introduce the great Mike Tyson in the modern era of boxing. The former heavyweight champ has solidified his place among the top players in the game. After becoming the first boxer to win 37 fights, Mike became the world's youngest heavyweight champ and an iconic figure in American sports, aside from his outstanding career. Attention has always been drawn to Tyson's glamorous love life. It's rumored that he dated numerous women in his lifetime and has had 3 marriages. However, he needed help to make his first marriages to Robin Givens and Monica Turner work. Since 2009, he's enjoyed a happy marriage to Lakia Spicer. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham, 37 years. Oprah Winfrey is an American media personality who enjoys international renown. In addition to hosting talk shows, she's well known for producing television, acting, and philanthropy. The Oprah Winfrey Show, one of the most popular and significant talk shows in history, has been led by Oprah. Oprah Winfrey has been in a committed relationship for a long time with businessman and author Stedman Graham in her personal life. Despite their decision not to get married, they've been together for a long time. Oprah has always had a supportive partner in Stedman Graham, who is frequently spotted going to public events with her. Their shared values, mutual respect, and understanding form the foundation of their relationship. Don Lemon and Tim Malone, 5 years. Born in Louisiana on March 1, 1996, Don Lemon is a television journalist. He anchored his early TV career on weekend newscasts on neighborhood networks. Lemon's career took off after contributing to NBC programs like Today and NBC Nightly News. He was the CNN Tonight host in 2014. He currently serves as the host of Don Lemon Tonight on television. Speaking of his private life, in 2011, he proudly came out as gay. He allegedly began dating Tim in the summer of 2016. Malone and Lemon first announced their relationship to the public in April 2017. They're currently happily engaged and considering becoming parents. Tucker Carlson and Susan Andrews, 31 years. A well-known political analyst on Fox News is Tucker Carlson. The famous host, born May 16, 1969, has a lengthy career. Several years ago, he left CNN to join Fox News. His show, Tucker Carlson Tonight, has been running successfully since 2016, making him one of the most well-known personalities in the broadcasting world today. Tucker and Susan's romance began when they were just 15 years old. The couple first met in the chapel of their high school, where they were married in 1991. 3 daughters and a son make up their family of 4. Their son is named Buckley, and their daughters are Lily, Dorothy, and Hope. Wolf Blitzer and Lynn Greenfield, 49 years. Born in Germany on March 22, 1948, Wolf Blitzer is primarily recognized for his work as a television host. In 1990, he started working as a CNN correspondent and radio journalist. Alongside Wolf Blitzer, he presented the program The Situation Room. Wolf's talent allowed him to advance to the position of chief political analyst on CNN. Blitzer has won multiple awards, including the Daniel Pearl Award. In terms of his marriage, Wolf and Lynn Greenfield have enjoyed a happy union since 1973. Despite her husband's prominence on the network, Greenfield leads a relatively low-key life away from the limelight. Together, the couple has a single daughter. Erin Burnett and David Rubalata, 19 years. Renowned journalist Erin Burnett has experience working for multiple news networks. She began her professional life as a financial analyst before becoming one of the most significant news anchors ever. Erin Burnett Out Front, her CNN program, is currently hosted by her. Co-host of Squawk on the Street was Erin's job. One could describe Erin's love life as blissful and sweet. They had a blind date with David Rubalata in 2003. Following a protracted courtship, in 2012, the couple exchanged vows. They're united with 3 children. The family is currently leading a happy life in New York City. Caitlyn Collins, currently single. Journalist Caitlyn Collins is a well-known individual who has the guts to go after her goals in life. Her unbroken stories affected the news media during Trump's presidency. On April 7, 1992, she was born in Alabama. Caitlyn began her career as a blogger before moving on to cover the White House for the Daily Caller. As CNN's White House correspondent, Caitlyn is the youngest journalist to hold the position. Her dating life has been fairly straightforward, despite her extensive professional life. She's said to have only had one relationship with Will Douglas thus far. Nevertheless, there's no proof that they're still together. Guy Fieri and Lori Brisson, 27 years. One of Food Network's most notable stars is Guy Fieri. He has several shows and is mainly recognized for his creepy haircut and catchphrases. A well-known chef, he's authored 6 cookbooks that have achieved great success. In addition, he owns 3 restaurants in California and is the recipient of an Emmy Award. You'll never have a more adorable love tale than that of Fieri and his wife, Lori Brisson. Lori first met Fieri when she visited a restaurant he managed while on vacation. They dated for 3 years, ending in 1995 with their marriage. The couple is thrilled to have 2 sons of their own. Brad Pitt, currently single. Actor and producer Brad Pitt, a Golden Globe winner, is renowned for his versatility and good looks. His most famous role might have been as Tyler Durden in Fight Club. However, his performances as Rusty Ryan in the Ocean's 11 remake and Billy Bean in Moneyball were equally outstanding. The 58-year-old actor is still endearing. More people have likely heard about Pitt's romantic life than his work. The talk of the town was his relationship with Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, two of Hollywood's leading ladies. But in the end, he lost contact with both. It's said that he's single now. Philip Schofield and Stephanie Lowe, 29 years. Having hosted some of the most watched shows for almost 40 years, Philip Schofield is one of our favorite TV hosts. In addition to co-hosting Dancing on Ice with Holly Willoughby, he works for ITV's This Morning. While employed by the BBC, Schofield first rose to national prominence as a weekday continuity presenter for children's BBC between 1985 and 1987. While BBC Children's Television hired him, Philip got to know his future wife, Stephanie, who was a production assistant for the BBC. They were married shortly after in 1993, and they have two stunning daughters, Ruby and Molly. The family enjoys spending time together during their frequent vacations. Cheryl Cole, currently single. British singer Cheryl Cole is well known for her television appearances. She was born in 1983 and spent her early years studying dance, modeling, and doing commercials. She was cast in the pop group Girls Aloud and shot to fame almost immediately after her outstanding performances on pop stars The Rivals. Cheryl's song, Fight for This Love, quickly became the #1 hit. In addition to her thriving professional life, Cole has drawn notice of her protected romantic past. She filed for divorce from singer Liam Payne in 2018. Together, they have a son as well. Cheryl recently admitted that she's content with her single status. Allison King, currently single. Actress and model Allison Rosamund King was born on March 3, 1973. She became well known for portraying some fantastic characters, such as Carla Connor in Coronation Street, the longest-running soap opera on ITV, and Linda Block in Dream Team, one of Sky One's most watched dramas. She won Best Actress at the 2012 British Soap Awards. Do you think we should go into her private life? Despite rumors to the contrary, the well-known actress has had a complicated romantic history. She was engaged 3 times and had a few serious relationships, including one with Philip Middlemiss, but none ended in marriage. Ruth Langsford and Yimz Holmes, 13 years. Television host Ruth Langsford is among the most well-known female presenters in the nation. She became famous for hosting several well-liked programs such as Mysterious West, Millennium Gardens, The Great British Garden Show, and Langsford Lane. Ruth started as a newscaster for the regional ITV station in Plymouth. Throughout her career, she's been fortunate to have her efforts recognized. She received a 2020 National Television Awards nomination for Best Live Magazine Show. Since their 2010 wedding, Langsford and her soulmate, Yimz Holmes, have lived a blissful life together. They also have a beautiful child that they're raising with great care. Jay Leno and Mavis Nicholson, 42 years. These two influential people have been married for 40 years and are deeply in love. Through NGOs, Jay Leno and Mavis Nicholson have effectively advanced the cause of educating the public about the predicament of Afghan women under the Taliban. Jay provided crucial advice in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, saying, "I always tell people that you should marry the person you wish you could have been. It's a really good objective." This highlights how close Jay and Mavis are to one another. Mavis Nicholson is also an actor, writer, producer, and former host of The Tonight Show on television. Petula Clark and Claude Wolfe, 61 years. The British citizen Petula Sally Olwen Clark, better known by her stage name, Petula Clark, was born in West Ewell, Surrey on November 15, 1932. Since she was a young child, this gifted artist has been a bright light in her life. She became an overnight sensation on BBC National Radio at age 10. With Medal for the General Public, Petula made her big screen debut in 1945, following a string of radio appearances for the BBC during World War II. Clark has demonstrated how to have a happy marriage between herself and her partner, Claude Wolfe. They were married in 1961 and have 3 kids together, 2 daughters, Catherine and Barbara, and a son, Patrick. Michael Parkinson and Harry Hennihan, 63 years. Born in the United Kingdom on March 28, 1935, Michael Parkinson is a well-known broadcaster, journalist, and author. His most well-known role is hosting the venerable talk show Parkinson on Television. He's also appeared on different talk shows and programs in the UK and other countries. Michael had a quiet romantic life, but The Guardian hailed him as the great British talk show host. On August 22, 1959, he met Doncaster native Mary Hennihan, and since then, their love has never faded. With 3 children, they're a proud family. Presenting the daytime show Good Afternoon on Thames TV, Mary Parkinson went by a new name. Howard Stern and Beth Ostrowski Stern, 13 years. Author, comedian, and well-known radio and television host Howard Allen Stern. The Howard Stern Show, his radio program that ran on terrestrial radio as a syndicated program from 1986 to 2005, is what made him most famous. In addition, he served as an America's Got Talent judge. The well-known actress, model, and animal rights activist Beth Ostrowski is his wife. Even though Ostrowski is 19 years younger, Stern's feelings for her are as new as a flower just beginning to bloom. They married in 2008 in New York City after Stern announced their engagement on his radio show in February 2007. For $52 million, Stern purchased a house in Florida in 2017. Kimberly Guilfoyle and Donald Trump Jr., 3 years. American television news host Kimberly Guilfoyle has served as an advisor to the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump. In addition to working at Fox News and hosting the well-liked talk show The Five, she's a Republican. Guilfoyle has a romantic relationship with Donald Trump Jr., a political activist and the eldest child of the 45th president. The pair paid $4.4 million for a house in the Hamptons, which they quickly sold for nearly twice as much. They currently share a $9.7 million home in Florida where they reside. Magic Johnson and Cookie Johnson, 31 years. Magic Johnson, a former American NBA basketball player, was born on August 14, 1959. In addition, Magic presided over the basketball operations of the LA Lakers. His 13 incredible seasons with the Lakers earned him a spot on the 1996 list of the 50 greatest players in NBA history. Johnson is regarded as the all-time most outstanding point guard. Magic's romantic life has lived up to his name, Magical. In 1977, while both were first-year students at Michigan State University, he met the love of his life, Cookie Johnson. They went on their first date after that. September 1991 saw their intimate Lansing wedding. Jose Mourinho and Matilda Faria, 32 years. Currently serving as head coach of Series A Club Roma, Portuguese professional football manager and former player Jose Mourinho. Many people believe that Mourinho is one of the most accomplished managers ever. He then joined Inter Milan, winning 2 Series A titles, including a Series A European treble. In 2015, the Portuguese Football Federation named Mourinho Portuguese Coach of the Century. He was the first coach to invest over $1 billion in player acquisitions. When Mourinho was a teenager in Portugal, he met Matilda Faria, and the two quickly got married. Matilda and Jose Mario Jr., a girl and a boy, are the couple's 2 wonderful children. Naga Munchetty and James Hagar, 14 years. Renowned British journalist and television anchor Naga Munchetty hosts BBC Breakfast regularly. She's hosted Working Lunch, a weekday financial affairs program on BBC Two, and BBC World News. She's also contributed to the famous newspaper The Observer's business section. Munchetty was born and raised in London. Her mother is Indian and her father is from Mauritius. She studied English literature and language at the University of Leeds. She also enjoys playing the classical piano and jazz trumpet very much. In 2007, Munchetty wed the ITV broadcast consultant James Hagar. Since they both like to keep things low-key, little is known about their personal lives. Christy McNichol and Marty Allen, 28 years. Former American actress, comedian, and singer Christy McNichol is well known for her roles in the sitcom Empty Nest on television, the movies Little Darlings and Only When I Laugh, and more. For her role as Letitia Lawrence, the teenage daughter in the television series Family, McNichol was honored with 2 Emmy Awards. They were together for about 30 years after she married Marty Allen in the early 1990s. Despite their immense popularity, this couple's most enduring characteristic is their desire to maintain discretion. Despite coming from different backgrounds, they're very similar. For years, their happy marriage has been attributed to their love of spending quality time together. Matthew Gray Gubler, currently single. American actor, fashion model, filmmaker, painter, author, and director Matthew Gray Gubler is widely known. In the CBS television series Criminal Minds, Gubler is recognized for his work as a criminal profiler. He also provided Simon's voice in Alvin and the Chipmunks and its 3 sequels. After officiating the marriage of Paget Brewster and Steve Damstra, Gubler's co-star on Criminal Minds, in October 2014, he earned certification as a minister. Despite his fantastic appearance, the actor is currently unmarried, even though many girls have a crush on him. Perhaps he has some beautiful plans for his future romantic life. Nicole Wallace and Michael Schmidt, not disclosed. Nicole Wallace hosts MSNBC News and Deadline White House, so you must know her. In addition to her accomplishments as a host and anchor, she's the writer of multiple political books. Madam President, a novel, It's Classified, a novel, and 18 Acres, a novel, are some of her works. A writer and journalist, Nicole Wallace started dating Michael Schmidt after divorcing Mark Wallace. Liam, her son, was born into her marriage to Mark, which lasted for 14 years until their divorce in 2019. However, Nicole and Michael are enjoying a contented and private relationship. Robin Meade and Tim Jger, 28 years. After competing as Miss Ohio and making it to the semifinals of Miss America, Robin Meade is now a well-known news anchor. She's a famous singer and songwriter known for several hit songs, including Dirty Laundry, Morning Sunshine, Welcome Home, Here for You, and many more. Her nonfiction book, which debuted on the New York best-selling list, also did well. Robin Meade wed the accomplished writer and author Tim Jger. Before saying yes to each other's marriage proposal in 1993, the two had been dating for a considerable time. They've enjoyed a happy marriage for over 28 years. Laura Coates and Dale Gordon, not disclosed. As a fearless journalist and lawyer, Laura Coates fights injustice and works to create a more peaceful society. She began her professional life as an associate attorney. Once she reached the pinnacle of her profession, she launched her program, The Laura Coates Show, and hosted 2 documentaries. In her private life, she's been blissfully married to Dale Gordon. They and their 2 adorable kids call Washington, D.C. home. Laura, though, has kept her family's photos and details private. She ensures their faces are hidden in the pictures she shares on Instagram. Casey Hunt and Matthew Mario Rivera, 4 years. Political host and journalist Casey Hunt is an excellent example. She's always wanted to work as a reporter, and after attending the University of Cambridge, George Washington, and St. John's, she succeeded in her goal. She hosts her programs including Way Too Early with Casey Hunt and Casey DC. She's also had a romantic life straight out of a fairy tale. During their shared employment in 2012, she met Matthew Rivera, the love of her life. After dating for a while, they became engaged in 2016. Finally, in 2017, they tied the knot and have been blissfully married ever since. Eddie McGuire and Carla McGuire, 26 years. Eddie McGuire is a well-known Australian businessman and media personality, primarily recognized for his contributions to the Australian television industry. On October 29, 1964, he was born in Melbourne, Victoria. Sports journalism was McGuire's first job in the media. He later moved into television hosting and production. Since 1994, Eddie McGuire and Carla McGuire have been wed. Together, the couple has 4 kids. McGuire has occasionally discussed his marriage to the public, but he has generally kept his personal life private. He talked about how they collaborated to balance their demanding careers and their family life in interviews, praising Carla for her assistance and the stability she offers to his life. Lee Majors and Faith Majors, 22 years together. Renowned for his youthful charm in the 2022 action drama Renegades, Lee Majors is a seasoned Hollywood icon with over 120 acting roles. He's best known for being the star of the 1970s TV series The $6 Million Man, but he also made an impact in The Fall Guy and The Big Valley. Since 2002, he's been married to Faith Cross, an actress and model, also known as Faith Majors. His first wife was Kathy Robinson, his second was the well-known American actress Farrah Fawcett, and his third wife was the prominent adult magazine writer Karen Velez. Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy, 37 years together. While employed by a theater company in 1982, Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy, 2 actors, happened to cross paths. Huffman intermittently dated Macy for 15 years before committing, despite her initial attraction. She blamed her turbulent childhood for her fear of commitment. Over the years, Macy made several proposals but didn't take them seriously at first. Huffman eventually came to see Macy as her true love after a protracted split, which resulted in their 1997 marriage. They currently have 2 children and an astounding $45 million net worth. Sting and Trudy Styler, 37 years together. When actress Trudy Styler and police singer Sting first met in 1982 at London's Old Vic Theatre, they clicked immediately. They didn't get married immediately, even though they clicked immediately. Styler worked as an actress in London while Sting's band, The Police, became extremely popular worldwide. They decided to date slowly and allow their relationship to develop. They exchanged vows in August 1992, 10 years later. Their 25-year marriage is based on sincere friendship and mutual love. It's a given that we love each other, as Sting stated. They claim a combined net worth of $300 million, but we also get along. Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, 49 years together. During the groundbreaking reality TV series The Osbournes in the early 2000s, we could all see a glimpse into the Osbournes' marriage. Many people need to be made aware that these two were a reliable power couple long before the show. The 2 first crossed paths when Don Arden, Sharon's father, was Black Sabbath's manager. Sharon and Ozzy dated briefly, to her father's dismay. In 1979, after the band had let him go, Ozzy thought about giving up music entirely, but Sharon was not going to allow that to happen. After taking over as the manager and severing her relationship with her father, she helped Ozzy succeed independently. With a combined net worth of $450 million, they're one of the wealthiest celebrity couples of today and one of the most well-known. Stephen Curry and Alicia Alexander, 10 years. American basketball player Steph Curry is a member of the Golden State Warriors. By encouraging teams and players to use the three-point shot, he's contributed to the transformation of basketball. In 2002, Curry found the love of his life in a church youth group. However, they could not proceed because Ayesha was not permitted to date then. After parting ways, they reconnected on social media. They started dating formally very quickly in 2008. After 2 years, Steph proposed to Ayesha in 2010, and they exchanged vows the following year. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon